Happy New Year, Cancer. We're going to see what's going on with you with this new century, this new year that's here, this new day that's here. So, Cancer, what is going on here? What we're going to see, what is happening here for you. So, Cancer, let's see what's going on. Okay. All right, Cancer. For one thing, I see some of you Cancers have been dealing with a delay or some kind of battle, some kind of resistance energy that I see that's here. This is also is saying here that you are, at one point it felt like some of you Cancers was kind of wanting to give up. But now it's like you got your second wind now. It's like now you got this burst of energy where you got this fighting energy, this life force of energy that is in you. So you don't want to give up anymore. Now you like, I'm going to take control. I got my, I kind of feel like a person that might have, how they might have drowned and you had to give them recitation to bring them back to life, and now that they got this extra burst of energy, that's what this energy feels like here. And so Cancer, I feel like that there some of you Cancers have moved, you made some changes here as far as where you're living at. I feel like you making moves, you taking charge here, you got that no nonsense kind of energy where you kind of accepted things or went along with things before. You definitely not going to do that. I feel like that you are going to be not handled. Some of you kind of felt like that you people or situations was handling you, and so now you are pretty much handling your situation here. I'm also seeing here too where I feel a lot of love energy, so you're receiving a lot of love, a lot of attention here, a lot of things that you want. Cancer, you are definitely receiving. You got some strong fours here. And this is the year that we in the year of a 4. Some of you was ready to leave. You wasn't, it's like you wasn't even going to go to the celebration and to the party, and the party was for you. It was about you. And so you did end up going, and that's a good thing here. And so you are now building strong energy. I see a lot of you Cancers are strategizing here. And so a lot of you is like, well, like I said, taking control. A lot of you were stuck. You're not stuck anymore. This energy here that I see, and that's what this is talking about. It's talking about making moves here, not being stuck anymore here. This is the energy that you are in. It's also saying here too that it's like you were kind of in a passenger seat kind of situation, and you got out of the car and it's like, if you don't let me drive, I'm not getting back in the car. So I feel like you kind of force your way. You kind of force, well, what it was, you push. So you push through whatever blockage, you push through Cancer, whatever resistance that was going on there. And so that definitely worked in your favor here. I'm also seeing here too where it's like you was wrestling with something. It's like you woke up with all this energy and you was ready to take on things here, things that you didn't have the energy to take on before. You definitely got the energy to take on here. This is also saying here too where I feel like that it's almost like it's a mental, emotional thing going on here with a lot of you Cancers here. So you are not listening to the negativity. You're not listening to the you can't do that. You won't do that. You ain't listening to all of that. You just moving forward. You just pushing things right on through here. This is an energy here too where I feel like that, especially around, I would say around June. I keep picking up something major, something that you are strategizing and putting together now. You will be able to do it or get the results around that June kind of energy here. So this is something that you're not going to be able to reap the benefits right now or see the results right now, but you will around that May, June kind of energy that's here. This is also saying here too that it feels to me that some of you Cancers here, it's like, you know how they say put your feet down, where you kind of like crushing things here, because that's that strength energy that is going on there. So some of you here is also merging two things into one. So you can have two things going on and you can make them into one thing here. Like a person might have two businesses and they put them together and make it into one energy. It's also saying here too that I feel like that as far as relationships is concerned, I feel like that some of you Cancers might have had been dealing really something heavy with a relationship energy that's there, but you took control, you handled it. So whatever was going on, you was able to step up and handle the situation here. This is also saying here too, I keep hearing Cancer, you're not taking no for an answer. I feel like that what you were procrastinating on before, it's like you're not procrastinating on it anymore. Some of you Cancers, I keep picking up healing. So a lot of you Cancers here is going to like almost be a miracle vibration. So whatever this healing that's going to be going on here is going to feel like, it's going to look like a miracle energy that I'm seeing that's here. A lot of you Cancers is putting things together. It's like you're multitasking here, and you're doing it in a hurry too. So it's like, I got to take care of this. I got to handle this. I got to put this together. I got to patch this up. So you're doing some kind of repair. Whatever damage was did, it's like you repairing it. You putting things back together. Whatever that was broken, this could be broken relationships, broken whatever, you are definitely putting it back together here. So you mending things where this energy here, there could have been some home situation going on here, family situation going on here, a lot of chaos, confusion. You are patching things up, you rebuilding, you putting things back together. So that kind of feels like family relationship kind of situation that some of you were definitely going through here. So where it was chaos and confusion, now it feels like the thing is calm now. Things is calming down because you have put things back together. Some of you Cancers, I feel like that you can have some real heavy dealings with a Virgo vibration that's here. And so I'm seeing here where you are going to communicate some kind of way here with a Virgo energy. I'm seeing here where there were unbalance that was going on with you and the Virgo. I feel like that the balance is going to be put back there again. So wherever there was some misunderstanding or some something that was not fair, I feel like that it's going to be straightened. So whatever was broken, it feels like it's going to be straightened. This is a strong victory. And so I see a lot of you Cancers are definitely going to be walking into your victory energy. And these are major, major victories that I see that's here. And it's like this is a victory that you have, that it's like that strong determination. It's kind of like how a person's so determined they don't get no sleep. They just up all night, just determined. And so that's what this energy feels like here, Cancer. You had this strong, you like, I'm going to fix this. You know, it's like, yeah, it seems like someone is saying, well, it can't be fixed. It's broke. And you like, watch me. I'm going to fix this. So whatever this is you fixing, you going to get it fixed. I'm seeing forgiveness that's going on here. I feel like that a lot of you Pisces have learned a major, major lesson in 2020. 2019. And so you learned some things here. Also, I see you forgiving. I see you are asking for forgiveness here, and I do see forgiveness there. So a lot of you Pisces are going to be dealing with forgiving here. I also see here too where there was some trust that was broken for some of you. Well, I say Pisces. I always say Pisces when I'm dealing with Cancer here. But where I see trust was broken, I feel like that the trust is building back up. And some of you Cancers could be even dealing with a trust, putting a trust together or involved in some kind of trust here. So I keep seeing here, you putting stuff together, you getting things in order here. I'm also seeing here that you staying focused, Cancer. You staying positive. There could be negativity around you, or you could be dealing with it, but you turned it off. You is not listening to it. You on a mission. So a lot of you Cancers are on a mission. Can't nobody put a mask on around you anymore. So some people around you were wearing masks. They were being deceitful. The masses is taken off, Cancer. So can't nobody come to you with no mask. They can't put the mask back on. Once that mask has been removed. It's off. So a lot of you Cancers have some very strong insight. I feel like that Cancer, some of you feel like that you were limited. You couldn't have fun. You couldn't expand. I do see some of you Cancers because you're coming back to life. I just feel like that you're going to enjoy life now. So a lot of you Cancers is just not going to be living life. You're going to enjoy life. Some of you Cancers, it feels like you have missed the bullet, and this is health-wise. So I'm feeling here that there could have been some health issues that was going on, and I feel like that you dodged the bullet, as they say here. This is and you got to stay optimistic. You got to stay focused. You got to stay, and nobody have to tell you twice. It's almost like I say, it seems like you've been you got a second chance. Like I told you earlier, it kind of feels like a person that had drowned and had really passed away, and they brought you back to life, and you like, I'm going to live this life. This is also saying here too that you're not going to live under no control energy. Some of you Cancers might have been living with a very controlling person or in a very controlling situation, and I see that energy is over with, and it's like you're not going back into that energy either. I'm also seeing here too that a lot of you Cancers let your spiritual, your very strength go, and so now you're getting back into your intuition. You're getting back into your essence, who you really are. You had replaced it and let other people take that place of your powers. You taking your powers back, Cancer. I feel like Cancer, whoever this is that you might have had a falling out with, I feel like that there's going to be some kind of reconnection. This could be a lover energy. This could be anybody, but I feel definitely a strong reconnection. It's also saying here too that I feel, Cancer, that you are going to like really tell the truth. You're going to speak the truth. Somebody don't want to hear you. You're going to make them hear you. It's like, oh, you going to hear this. You're going to listen to me. And so you're going to get your point across, where before you might have not been able to get your point across. You're going to get your point across. And like I say, this is some healing that's going to go on. So this could be in a personal relationship. This could be in a family kind of relationship. So whatever the hurt, the break that went on, there's definitely going to be some healing and some forgiveness energy that I feel like that's there. It seems like that you got this second wind here, this second life, this second energy, so you can straighten things out, so you can turn things around here. And that's exactly what you're doing. There's an energy here where there was, this is a separation, but it's reversed. So it's like you could have been separated from somebody, and there's a coming back together here. all of this is going to be your doing here. So you're going to be dealing with new. Some of you Cancers are going to be involved in a new love. Some of you Cancers are going to take your love that you are in and make it new, take it in a new direction. So you got that going on here. So Cancer, this is an energy where you like, I'm taking charge. I'm not going along with that. No, I'm turning things around. I'm correcting things here. So I want to just say, I'm going to give you this cup of tea, Cancer, because you doing it. You is not taking no for an answer, and you stepping up and taking charge. So happy New Year, Cancer.